I swam all afternoon, and I still didn't find my earring. My tail was aching by the time I reached the island, and then I swam all the way around it. I was just trying to find my earring, but I didn't. It's my favourite earring, made of pearls like two moons suspended in my ear. They glint in the water, and if I catch the crest of a wave, people can see it from the shore, glinting. I spoke to all the fish as I went past, first when I was speeding round the bay, and then again when I was swimming out into the open towards the whales. I asked them all to keep an eye out for my earring. They're used to seeing me all relaxed, going with the flow, but today I could have been attached to a motor. I just kept going and going and going. I saw fish nudging at pebbles with their noses and nibbling at the plants that grow in the seabed and sprout up through the sand. Lime green, some of them. They blow bubbles at me as I swim past, and I wave back. They think I'm quite strange, the fish, because I have these arms. Sometimes they envy me, I think. But other times they're glad that their lives are so uncomplicated. Arms are a responsibility. They splay out all over the place. You've always got to think about where to put them, what your movements might mean. Sometimes they propel you forward, but sometimes they're making a gesture and you don't even realize. Once, when I came back after a really long swim, I was so excited to see my neighbour Jeff that I waved my arms at him like this in a greeting, and he stormed out with his harpoon. He thought I'd found a shark in my cave. Fins just crenulate, ruffled by the water. Fins are intuitive. Arms are a big responsibility. Under the water today, though, I could see all the colours as the light hit from outside, the shells, the rocks, the seaweed, all of us. Everything glows with a special intensity when you're under the water and the sun's shining through from outside. It glints off my tail. Sometimes I stop swimming and turn around and catch my tail by surprise. Just looking at it, it's so beautiful and it doesn't know I'm looking. I gaze down at it, or I flick it upwards, sometimes to watch how the water jumps off the sides. Fish sometimes swim with me, through the deeper blue, guided by my glinting tail and my flicks. I am a strange friend to them. When I'm out of the water up here, it seems like another world, very far away. But when I'm in it, it's all there is anywhere, water. The water holds me like a cradle or a hammock. I see people in hammocks up here in the air. It wraps around them, enfolds them, because they can't be in the water. When they're sleeping, they wrap themselves up too, yearning for the embrace of water. I suppose I'm better than people, humans, because I have a tail and arms, so I can be both. But I choose to spend most of my time swimming. Sometimes I think swimming helps me to see the simplicity behind all the knots and tangles, the bewildering places we go when we're trapped inside our heads, which is all the time. Water clears a path. Or the swimmer clears the path and the water just gives way. Sometimes it's so blue, that the blue seems to be almost three-dimensional, or 4 or 5 or 6, 7 dimensions of blue. Not even a sight, but a sort of state of blueness. Whenever my enjoyment of the blue starts to fade, I just go back on the shore and watch the waves roll in from the other side, again and again and again. I practice my smile and my wave. I'm not supposed to let people see me. It's not proper. They might want to catch us, keep us in museums or in glass houses if they knew where we were. They'd show us to people in sun hats with cameras round their necks. My Aunt Letty says I'm a threat to us all, not only to myself, because I love going out. Soon I always want to get back into the water, of course, to make my skin slimy again and wet my tail. It's not that good in air, really. I mean, we're not really built for the air, are we, mermaids? Being on the ground, you're so much at the mercy of someone being able to carry you everywhere and wet you every now and then. No, it's water I like the best. So blue that it's almost solid and you can feel yourself suspended in it like a plasma. Blue in front, up above, to the sides and all round the edges, as though there were nothing but here and now and blue. And maybe also my earring somewhere down there.